All right. Welcome back to another episode. If you're new to the channel, my name's Christian Clay. Alongside me is one of our real estate knockout kings, Mr. Chris. What's going on, big dog?
Man, I love those big gestures, man. I appreciate you. How you
For
doing?
sure. I'm doing great, man. Hey, look, we're going to take everybody on a tour of this particular home right here. This one's under contract, but enjoy the tour. We're going to talk about the process on how we helped somebody secure this particular home right here, and that way you can learn about what it's like, right? It's not just about seeing a home, buying a home, or even going to the rep. So go ahead and tell us about this home while we jump into it. Go for it.
Yeah, so this home is 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, just over 3,000 square feet, two-car garage, and man, it was a joy to work with this family.
Yeah. This particular family, and by the way, we are about 30 minutes away from Disney right now, inside of this particular community right here. At any point in time, if you guys want to reach out to us, team@morefla.com, or you can text the number right there. But started in Lakeland, right? This is one of those families that, didn't necessarily know exactly where they wanted to be, but they were open to certain parameters of where they worked, right? Started in Lakeland, ended a lot closer to Disney, but talk a little bit about the process.
Yeah, I mean, the process went really good. First and foremost, this family took your advice. They said that they've been watching us for months, watching our videos. And what they did was that they vetted a lot of communities, touring many different neighborhoods to see if this may be a potential fit, but they didn't go inside the builder. They took your advice and said, you know what, like, let me not squander the opportunity to work with the team. Let me look at the communities. And when they were ready is when they reached out.
Hey, listen, if you don't know, now you know, right? This family does have the luxury of being able to drive through, right? Because they live in the area, right? To drive through the communities, get an idea of, hey, does this feel like home or not? But the biggest thing is you want to make, especially if you want representation, do not fill out any forms with the builder. Don't respond to any emails, even if it's, hey, we're giving away a home for free. Like, don't respond to those things, because then it'll, like you said, it'll knock your opportunity to have that representation on your side. So they followed step one and step two, right? Then they reached out to us.
Yes.
But how was the process?
The process went really good. They reached out and we communicated via email and text message, and we set up an itinerary over 4 days. So 4 days of looking at different homes, but it was necessary because I believe that there was many different things that were on the checkoff list. Some things that we may be willing to compromise after interacting, and then it was great to be able to tour these communities and getting inside the homes and get a feel for it. And they knew and felt afterwards, hey, like, we're not too sure about this one. So it was like, hey, you
Right.
know what? The journey continues. Let's keep looking at every single home. And it turns out that this home that we're looking at, it wound up being their dream home. And it couldn't be more, it couldn't be better to know that we were able to get them into their dream home, the one that they had been eyeballing for months.
So big 42-inch cabinets. I love the kind of black, or I don't even know if that's like a bronze fixtures that are on the cabinets. You're going to notice that in the bathrooms, on the shower doors, and on the faucets and stuff. So quality finishes, but this home right here, price point wise, typically is competing at that entry level, right? What was the starting price point, and what did we end up helping them get?
So it turns out that they were advertising this home for close to the mid 400s, but when we went in there, they had some homes that they were very motivated to sell, and this one particular home we were looking at was listed for 439, but we were able to secure blinds for this family. All appliances were included within the home. We were able to secure it for 435,000.
Gotcha. Okay, so we saved them, and you know how we operate, right? Like within our system of negotiating for our people with the builders. Anytime you see that price point move, we've checked off a lot of freaking boxes for you, right? So
Mm-hmm.
all of the appliances, which you don't see now because they've been negotiating as far as the blinds, they're coming into the home, right? Garage door opener, you said, all of the appliances, and they got a 4.375% interest rate. We could have got them a 3.99, but when we were balancing out the, hey, let's check the payments versus putting down the little extra cash, was it really worth it? Wasn't really worth it, after they balanced both of them out. But a 3.99 is stellar. I think you just locked somebody up in a 3.99 the other day. You helped the family out.
That's
But
right.
a
Yeah.
4.375 is still crazy when it comes to interest rates right now.
And it comes to the fact that, like, when we went through our process and we seen an opportunity where we can get them their home, which to be honest with you, like, when they initially spoke with us, this was their home that they had been eyeballing, but um, they weren't too sure if it was within reach.
Yeah.
And as we toured the many different communities throughout the 4 day process, like we realized, like, hey, like we actually saved this home for last. We
Yeah.
wound up touring this community, and we actually were looking at another home. And when we went over the numbers of another home with another builder, and the numbers aligned right, and the reason that this home is amazing, not only for them too, but it's if you notice when you go inside, there's an in-law suite,
Right.
and it's going to be for their son. It's going to allow him to have that privacy, and man, like that day was just a whirlwind of emotions. Why do I say that? Because we were ready to go under contract for another home. And
Yeah.
like when we were in the other home, the home that was ready, and we were going through many different things, and they realized, you know what? Like our son's gonna be okay with this size bedroom and this and that. And then when I
They were
talked with them,
settling.
and
You
I was like, hey,
felt
like
like they were settling.
yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of felt like it because from a financial standpoint, it made sense. It was in line with everything they wanted to do. But they were saying, you know what, our son's going to have to just be okay with this. We're going to make it work. We're going to do different things within the home to make it to what it is that we want. But
This is the in-law
we
suite right
went
here.
from,
This is the
yeah,
in-law suite right here. This is a really neat feature of the home, man. Like a separate wing on itself. So
yes, yeah. And we went from, you know what, let's go take a look at the home that you know checks all of your boxes. And we went from ruling it out to getting them into their dream home with the process that we have. Nah, it
yep.
was
Great job,
it
by
was
the way.
awesome.
Like, yeah, I mean, you're
Yeah.
obviously you're on the episodes because you're one of the rock stars, right? Um, so the process in itself is not just about finding the right home because I think everybody knows what model home they want, right? But then when you find the location that you actually like, there may be some compromise in there because the price points might go up. But the secondary home that they were looking at after you weighed out both the options and showed them, hey, what we can get you on the home that you really love made total sense. I mean, a 4.375 is a crazy. I'm going to keep on saying that. I can't wait to show
Yeah,
the
and
home
it's
you help somebody just get a 399 on, dude. We'll do that one next week.
yeah, we're gonna check that one out. But it's because like that was an option, like those low interest rates made this home within the realms of working for them
Yeah.
from a financial standpoint, from the way that the home is, from where it's located. So like, hey, if you're looking at this and you feel like maybe that home that you really really love may not be within your reach, reach out to us, and we got that insider information to be like, you know what, like this is possible. Let's figure it out together.
So the rep that you've worked with on this particular home is one that you've worked with in the past before, right? And I think
Yeah.
I wish this little thing would kind of just go off, but that right there is what helps us be able to present those offers, right? The offers that are going to be able to get you really great packages with inside of the homes and even submitting the lower numbers, right? Like there's so many reps out there that will bring an offer to the forefront like, hey, we're going to get this home. We want to write this offer up for this home, and they won't even present it because they're like, no, my manager would never do that. The relationship that you had, it was just like, hey, submit this damn offer for us. Like, let's get this thing going here. So, which
Yeah.
I think plays
Yep.
a major role in the process.
That's right. And I don't want to say too much, but we got a heck of a deal, and I'm really excited for this family. They're excited, and man, I can't wait till the closing day when they're able to present their son with that in-law suite,
Oh
and
yeah,
he's gonna have that privacy that he's
hopefully he's
been
not
looking
watching.
for. Hopefully, he's not watching. I
they
may
don't.
be ruining the surprise.
Well, maybe we'll hold on to it. Um, I will say this: job not done yet. You know, we have a lot of work to do to
Mhm.
get them to the finish line, as always, right? And it,
That's
it
right.
starts with the
Yeah.
inspection process and being able to say yes or no to that. We always encourage our clients to say yes to it,
Mhm.
and then being
Mhm.
able to go into that new home orientation or that blue tape walkthrough is what we like to call it, with that report in hand. That way we can get some things taken care of because it's not just about the
Mhm.
paint and the drywall, right? There are so many other things that could go on within the home, that we would definitely want to get addressed. Looking at the black, frame on the shower, like those are the little things that I like that this builder does. I think a lot of people when they see that with this builder, they're like, really at this price point? So good quality finishes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and man, you hit it on the nail because we work with a ton of clients that are ready to move into a home and they want to take advantage of some of these quick moving homes because they check off on everything that they need. But because it's a quick moving home, things can move really, really fast.
Very
And
fast.
like communication is extremely important. And like I'm happy that there's a ton of work, like you said, to get them to the closing table. And there's a lot of different things that we're looking out for them on the back end, because day to day they're working. There's this,
Of
there's
course.
that. So there's a
Yeah.
ton of things moving along. So it's good to know that we're keeping them informed. Like, hey, don't forget this, because we want to make sure that this process of purchasing a home is a pleasant experience, not
Yeah.
only for them but everyone that's involved.
Hey, I think the best part about all of this, like obviously them getting the dream home that they want, us helping them get all of the crazy incentives, that's really, really cool. But the builder paying us. And it didn't, we actually got the price dropped and the builder paid us, right? Ding dong, no freaking brainer there, right? Team at morefla.com or the number right there. Anything else that you want to talk to them about before we hop off?
Hey, like you said last time and in the previous videos, yo hable español, right?
Sí, hable español. Okay,
No
let me
fairness, if you're watching this, we speak fluent Spanish, man. Reach out to
he
us.
speaks fluent
Hablamos
Spanish.
español.
Sí,
Hey,
un
at
poquito.
some point, I'll give you a year or two. Maybe you're gonna be flowing. You may not need it
Listen,
no
I would
more.
like
I'm
for
just
people
playing.
in the comment section, let me know what you think my ethnicity is. Let me know. I've heard it all. But hable un poquito español. Mi amo es Cristian. La casa es three or tres, nothing. 3,000 square foot, 5 bedroom home, baby.
3030, 5
3,030.
cuartos.
Cinco cuartos. See. Okay. Hey, look, if you made it this
There's
far, do us a
potential.
favor. Hit the like button. You could see the potential, right? You can see the potential in me.
That's
Hit
right.
the like
That's
button.
right.
Let us know in the comment section what you think about this particular home right here. And if you're not subscribed to us, what the heck are you doing? Catch you on the next one.